Hey everyone, welcome to the hangar deck. I thought I would give you a quick update on the EA-18G Growler. Got a little bit done last night. I got the lower half of the fuselage nearly finished. I've got one more thing to do, and it turned out pretty good. I thought it was interesting, these little sections of the landing gear doors were glued on separately, and that was a little bit of a challenge, but it turned out okay. Air intakes are all finished, and I don't know, can't really see in there, but there is the fan blades are glued onto the back of the air intakes, the air channels. So in the real aircraft, the engine would be from here back. And finish the upper half of the fuselage, pretty much. Those two will be joined later. And thought it was interesting that the wings glued on to the first, or to the upper half of the fuselage, but they glued on before you joined the two halves. So that was, had to use some spring clamps to hold those in place. I can see right here I don't have the alignment quite right right here, so I may have to adjust that later. And then the cockpit portion is finished. Now the interesting thing about this build, and I put quite a bit of weight in the nose section, the interesting thing about this build is they have you bury, they call it bury on the instructions, but they have you bury the nose gun, which the EA-18 does not have a nose gun. So that's all filled in, sanded off and filled in. Then there's several other panels that get filled in and a couple of items that get shaved off. I just sanded them off. But the cockpit suite is all glued in, looks fairly decent. And then later on in the build, all three of these sub-assemblies will come together. So I've one thing I need to take care of here, and I need to make sure I do that before I forget it. So that is it for the build. If you do one of these, pay attention. There are quite a few holes that you need to drill for future use, so you don't want to miss those. They will be denoted by this little symbol here. And it's funny, that almost looks like a glue symbol, but it is not. It is a drill symbol. Okay, that's it for update number 3 for the EA-18G build. Alrighty, thank you very much, and look forward to getting back on this late this week. Until then, when you leave the hangar deck, be sure you watch out for the prop arcs, the rotor blades, and beware the jet blast. Have a good week. Everybody take care.